Hi everyone, today I'll thrilled to take you on a journey through the mysterious and captivating world of vampires. For centuries, vampires have been a staple in folklore, literature, and film, embodying fear, immortality, and the unknown. In this speech, we'll explore their traditional characteristics, how they're defeated, and the diverse vampire legends from around the world. This is our work assignment sheet. Let's begin by looking at the traditional characteristic that define vampires. First and foremost is immortality. This trait is central to vampire mythology. Vampires cannot die naturally and have the gift or curse of eternal life. They are not bound by the normal human lifespan, which often makes them object of fear and fascination. Along with immortality comes their extraordinary regenerative abilities. Vampires can heal from almost any injury, making them incredibly difficult to kill. This feature contributes to their aura of invincibility. However, they're not without weaknesses. Sunlight is often depicted as their ultimate downfall. In many stories and legends, vampires cannot survive in sunlight. It burns them, weakens them, or even turns them to ash. This vulnerability to sunlight has become a popular trope in vampire films and novels, symbolizing their connection to darkness and evil. When it comes to defeating vampires, there are several common methods rooted in folklore. One of the most famous is the use of the wooden stake through the heart. This method appears across various cultures, often specifying that certain woods, like hawthorn or maple, are particularly effective. The reason behind using wood is believed to be tied to its natural purity. Another weapon against vampires is silver. Whether it's a silver bullet or knife, silver is thought to have properties that can kill or repel vampires. This association with silver reflects the idea that vampires are unnatural beings, and silver, a pure element, can counteract their evil nature. Additionally, religious symbols such as crosses, holy water, and Bibles have long been used to protect against vampires. This characteristic emphasizes the belief that vampires are creatures of darkness, opposed to religious and spiritual purity. Now, let's travel around the world to explore the rich variety of vampire legends. Although vampires are often associated with Eastern European folklore, they appear in myths and legends across many different cultures. We start in Eastern Europe, where we find the most famous vampire of all, Dracula. This Romanian legend is based on Vlad the Impaler, a historical figure known for his brutality. Bram Stoker's novel Dracula immortalized the vampire in Western culture, shaping much of what we imagine when we think of vampires today. In the Slavic regions, there is also the Valkyrie, a creature said to rise from improper burials to hunt the living. These legends reflect the fear of death and the undead, a common thing in vampire folklore. Moving to Asia, we encounter some unique variations on the vampire myth. In China, zombies are sometimes viewed as blood-sucking creatures, similar to vampires in Western culture. Though there are traditional vampires, their terrifying qualities are undeniable. They are reanimated corpses that feed on the living. In India, the legend of Batar introduced a vampire-like spirit that inhabits corpses and controls people's wills. These spirits suck the blood of the living, making them both dangerous and terrifying. The Americas are no strangers to vampire lore either. One of the most famous vampire-like creatures from Latin America is Chupacabra. This monster is said to suck the blood of the livestock, leaving farmers in fear. Legend of the La Laquisha, a female spirit from Mexico, tells of a being that can transfer into an owl. She preys on humans by swooping down silently in the night to drink their blood. These tales show how vampire myths have adapted to different environments and cultural contexts, yet maintaining their core elements of danger and the thirst for blood. In Western Europe, we encounter the Strigoi, a Romanian legend of a witch who rises from the dead as a vampire. Strigoi feeds on the living to maintain its immortality, perpetuating the circle of fear and death. In Greek mythology, there's Lamia, a woman cursed by Hera, the wife of Zeus. After her children were killed, Lamia becomes a vampire monster who seeks revenge by sucking the blood of children. Myths offer a glimpse into the darker side of human nature, illustrating the terrifying consequence of loss, anger, and vengeance. Inclusion. The figure of the vampire has fascinated humans for centuries. While the details of vampire lore vary from culture to culture, the core themes of immortality, danger, and the fear of the unknown remain constant. From Dracula in Eastern Europe to the Chupacabra in America, these bloodthirsty creatures continue to captivate our imagination through stories, films, and popular culture. Thank you all for joining us on this exploration of vampires from around the world.